channel. These are going to be some timeless messages for Sagittarius. If you're a new viewer, please keep in mind that my messages are not for everyone. Okay. Please use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave the rest for another to appreciate, another viewer to appreciate. Okay. I do appreciate the support. Like, subscribe, comment, shares if you find that you resonate with this reading. Okay. I have reopened my readings if you're interested and you resonate with this message. Okay, I picked up on something about, and there's a saying that gossip dies when it hits a wise person's ear. And you are the card of wisdom. So therefore, you are wise. You are wise with the information that you come across and how you share it. All right, so let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius. I hope all is well. If you're interested in previous readings, you're going to find them under the live tab. Okay, because I've been doing live readings for a couple of years now. Sagittarius, will you be taking a chance? There's getting and using other people's power and resources, and a Leo here involved, or this, excuse me, is what you're being asked to be wise about. Someone taking a chance, coming toward your resources, or talk about this power and resources. There's something about impressing with power and resources with Leo and the 8th house. And that is, what is the 8th house? I can't think right now. Virgo? No, I don't know. Okay, so we got the 2nd house. Taurus energy, resources, values, other people. Okay. I said something about other people were focused on you. Okay, so Taurus is here again. What's happening for Sagittarius? 4th house. This is the past connected with this 4th house. This is security, stability, support. You'd be very supportive. All right, then we got the sacrifice. And then we have the balance. So not sacrificing your balance. Something to do with balancing your home or your support system. What is this confusion? Your work, other people. Other people are confused. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be your issue. Other people are focused and dedicated, and you're focused and dedicated on what is supporting you. So what's going on? The moon, there's some kind of fear here. Sagittarius. There's an Aries energy. You have results from honesty, so there's that putting an end, or it's like with that gossip dies when it hits a wise person's ear. It's like the buck stops with you. This energy has some kind of challenge. You could be the challenge with Aries. Aries could be challenging at this time. Yeah, who? Challenging you, and then who you are comes up. There's something about challenging who you are by how you respond or something. Being asked to do something on your own. It is about your actions. It is about you taking some kind of steps. So taking steps, yeah, towards success. There will be a benefit. Taking steps. Aries could be also, you could be your own boss or doing something on your own to create, and that's creating confusion. And whatever is occurring around you is basically a distraction at this time for you. There's fluctuations in communications. So there's information that is fluctuating. What is that? About the past. Information about the past that is fluctuating, but realizing it only has an effect if you allow it to have an effect. Truthfully, who or what is around you, short term. So the energy of this confusion and overcoming it is actually requiring less energy upon your part. You're not adding your energy to keep something going. Therefore, it is not going to be, I don't know, whatever, didn't think it was, okay. If it was any kind of blockage, it's not going to be successful because you have success. And I only say the blockage because I got the confusion Neptune energy here. I don't believe that I pointed out it was Neptune. Anyway, what's going on here? What's this benefit? Here you are, wisdom. You're in your north node. So there is going to be confusion around you and words. All right, you could be making a very good investment at this time. This is that Leo taking a chance. So you took a chance on something that helps you feel supported over here. Perhaps the past wasn't so supportive and now you are doing something on your own and being your own security. Making good investments, I see. There's been investments with power struggles, or there's been a struggle about what you're investing in because it is a distraction. You have an investment that with a good fortune and a blessing, and there will be something. So it's like, there's that lesson, that Saturn lesson. Okay, so if the buck stops there, then as there was limits imposed, cautions, concerns. So all this gossip, I want to say, was full of concerns, full of it, possibly. Oh my gosh. South Node energy, full of it, to put it simply. Okay, so all these limits were anxiety and trouble and full of something. And you got the North Node. It's like a push and a pull. South Node, North Node. I'm going to go see what's here in the middle. You in the middle. Wisdom. So you're balancing a situation and it's occurring by stirring it up. And your maturity is stirring it up. Don't even have to do anything. Okay. These confusions over here and sacrifice and be prepared for the sacrifice energy is some kind of fear. It's been like done a little at a time. But if it's been done over and over again, then maybe it was a pattern that had been recognized. You recognized the pattern. You analyzed it. You have the wisdom. You have the insights. You analyze the pattern. You're not interested in repeating some kind of pattern. Moon, there's an accepting or defending. Somebody's trying to defend something when you've already accepted it. The past. Okay. You're not deep. And I don't know what this defending is. What's that about? The sun leader defending. Okay. Well, at the bottom of the deck happens to be the North Node. And you're stirring up the situation, I swear. Stirring up the situation with the North Node. I told you, the stirring up the situation is not coming from the anxiety and the trouble. It's coming from something more mature than that, I want to say. Okay, so you got moving to calmer waters, away from the limits that were imposed. This was a lesson. This was a karmic lesson. This was an alignment. It's number 6. I got the 6th house. And then Saturn is like the devil card, or it's Capricorn, and it could be represented as a 6 as well. which is telling me you're moving away from any insecurities as well. All right, because that's what that was imposed. Okay, and it had to do with a nine of cups in reverse, Hermit. Okay, it's looking like you went within with this confusion about overly being satisfied with this. Or what is that? This energy was gaining benefit because I got the North Node benefit. So there's an energy gaining benefit from imposing limits upon some kind of security. Judgment, but ran right into judgment. Okay, so it's like it didn't go as far as it. Okay, it might be disappointed, but it didn't go as. You didn't mind disappointing because it was for your highest good. There was you didn't mind disappointing because you saw the Two of Wands plan as being imposed or distractions or whatever that is for you. Whatever's been done a little at a time. With or about a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is work too. So working together, this is traditions, or this is a whole group here of a family dynamic working together. And then I got the Five of Pentacles because they're feeling left out in the cold, or somebody felt left out in the cold because you put an end or healed the swords, the Ten of Swords, put an end with the Two of Cups in reverse, serving a situation, whatever that is. It was a lesson with Saturn. Justice in reverse, lesson of an injustice that had occurred. Somebody thinks they know something about a Five of Swords in reverse, or you know something. Energy's walking away from this energy that's trying to influence, I want to say. Yeah, it's walking away. There is strength here. Leo again. There's strength and courage facing this. Preparedness. This energy wanted you to be on edge or prepared all the time for something, but it's like prepare when it's time, and then yeah, because I got all these swords and it's like petty. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. All right, I got the Page of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Swords in reverse. Courage to overcome. The Page of Swords could be spying a little at a time. Prepared. Prepared for what? What is Sagittarius to be prepared for? Page of Cups, King of Pentacles. Wow. And a Three of Pentacles. Group collaboration. Four of Wands in reverse. Within a community. What are they talking about? Well, I got the collaboration again. Or maybe they're talking about your positive collaborations. I don't know. What is that? Oh, Hierophant in reverse. Okay. Not liking the way that you are not participating in the lesson any longer. Yeah, the Two of Cups is in reverse. Three of Cups is on the ground here, and the Two of Cups is standing up right behind you. All you needed to do was turn around. All right. You got loyal energy, slow, loyal, and then something coming right at you with some ideas, quick action. Yeah, and opposition, because I see the Hierophant in reverse as some kind of opposition here about what you're doing or where you're going on what. To judgment. It's still going to run right into judgment because you're making a judgment call, or you're giving it up to the universe or God. Or okay, yeah. When you do that, you have success. There's that success, and you will be recognized for who you are. But, okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What's that? Death. Okay, Scorpio. All right. Okay, there's an energy hoping your guard was down here because I have you here. Seven of Wands in reverse is not being able to stand your ground. Somebody thought that your guard was down. I don't think it was. It was a thought. It was only what somebody thought they knew. Tower in reverse, Aries again. Whatever incurred this tower due to some kind of limits and projections is the energy's unprotected. It's been like nine wands or nine swords, but I meant nine wands. They're here together. They're here together in reverse, and that is a very unhappy energy to be in. I want to say 4 and 5 of Pentacles. What's the 7 of Wands in reverse for? Is that looking for an in, but there isn't one? What I get? Tower again. Looking for an in, but so it's like whatever was coming your way could possibly now affect someone else's environment. The tower is occurring because something was highly faulty, highly unstable. That 5 of Swords in reverse. There's more than one energy here walking away, and there's a couple of energies here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. Let me think. About an Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. About 1 pentacle, because 10 pentacles were lost. You have a pentacle coming in. I said you have a pentacle coming in. Okay, there's an energy that's just going to be unhappy that you've got good stuff coming in here. I just want to say that. Hermit. 9 of Cups in reverse. You're seeing some kind of results here of projections toward your energy. Hang on here. I got the Star in reverse, 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, number 33. So there was a collaboration. All right, this is a bad plan. You already, or you might have implemented a plan and then changed it up. But regardless, it's the Star in reverse with the 3 of Pentacles. I'm going to put these back. And the Hermit, 9 of Cups in reverse again, 2 of Cups in reverse, and then Judgment. Running right into Judgment, the horn of taking the higher calling here. Empress energy. It's 3 of Pentacles. I want to see something. What's behind Judgment? I'll be darned. It was about that Ace of Pentacles. I wanted to see. And it's in reverse though, guys. The 3 of Pentacles is upright. And then the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. I want to say that the Ace of Swords is in reverse, Sagittarius, with the Devil in reverse. I said it didn't have any, it was faulty and false. Okay, and there's the Ace of Swords in reverse. Alrighty, so what? So like the buck stopped with you then. 4 of Pentacles. You're not giving to it. This was about a pentacle. This was about an offer or an acceptance. Are you a confusing offer? Are you turning something down? You couldn't see it clearly. It didn't have a balance of information or where did you move on from? I noticed the limits and the plans that you gained strength to not participate. That Ace of Pentacles. It just flipped. Again, it's in reverse on the world. It's in reverse for me. So I take it in reverse and put it here in reverse for you. Somebody thought they would get a pentacle. Or you're not interested. 2 of Cups in reverse. Coming together for finances or getting something. This was the talk, but it's not true. I don't know. Is that the talk? Is that the gossip? I don't know. What is the gossip? Just so, because this is part of that. Listen. The Two of Cups in reverse of the past does not want the cycle to close out. Because when it does, justice is going to occur because there's an injustice. So there's clearly an injustice, I want to say. Clearly. And then the Knight of Wands, and you're clearly aware of it, but it's how you handle it. So it's like the Knight of Wands, you have the knowing, whoops, and it stuck to me, wait a minute. And then it's taking it forward slowly, taking your time, no reason to rush. So there might be a feeling of wanting to make a decision without all, or based upon not all the facts. Okay, yeah, because I have the Seven of Swords. That's not all the facts. That's somebody thinking they're going to get away with something. That's the Knight of Cups in reverse. So that's a false offer. The Hierophant is in reverse. This could be someone of the past. It could mean divorce, or it was a contract that no longer stands on fertile ground, with the Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. So this Seven of Pentacles does not turn into the 8, 9, or 10 of Pentacles. It ends there with a community. Four of Wands in reverse. Community who wants to get this was a challenge about you receiving something, but it was based upon your frequency, not another's frequency. Magician in reverse. Somebody had a Magician in reverse frequency. A King of Wands in reverse. Is this projections though? Is this the gossip about that you didn't have the tools just because, I don't know. Oh, just because you set boundaries? Enforce some kind of boundaries. What is this injustice with this work? Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So it is about a fortune. It is about the wheel turning. And it is about an Ace of Wands upright. Excuse me. And you taking the spark and with the Knight of Wands, using it wisely. You don't have, and you're doing that with a lot of strength. Okay, and you're carrying some kind of news here. And okay, or somebody's coming at you with some news and you've got a boundary up. All right, the Page of Wands is in reverse, King of Cups is in reverse, Knight of Swords is in reverse. This is what the belief holds. What somebody thinks they know. What does somebody think they know? Four of Cups in reverse, because you're not wanting to return some kind of energy, some kind of story was made up. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. About a King of Wands in reverse, Sagittarius. Either you or another fire sign. Yeah, it's a false narrative. Ace of Swords in reverse. It was part of a, I don't know, just get you off your game. Excuse me. Okay, but you saw a higher perspective. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Okay, I hope this is helping. Come on out there. Okay, we're ending it. All right, you learned how to nurture yourself. Here, you're nurturing, or this is a nurturing energy that you are embodying. All right, you have a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands because you put down the burdens. Now, there's an energy here that impose some kind of limits or cautions that are not going to see where they're going. Running right into judgment in this deck as well. Continuing to use wisdom and see a higher perspective because you have an actual Two of Cups upright. It's imposing cautions and limits on love as well, breaking free from traditional cycles and patterns that absolutely make no sense. Look at this. I said make no sense, and the Five of Wands comes out. And this falls down. So energy is going to wear out on its own if it chooses to continue to battle for some reason, because you're a star energy receiving Two of Cups and a Fortune. And the hottest love has the coldest end. So you put an end to something that was hot and cold, competitive, relied on some kind of narrative that or old energy that's no longer relevant. Lovers in reverse, choices that are, it's like making a clear choice. Once you make a clear choice, then another choice can arrive. He's worried about that, but you're not worried about a new choice. It's about having a new choice in love. This energy was not in support of love. It was the opposite of support of love. And it's not going to have a victory in that energy in the long run. It might look like a victory in the moment for some reason, but not in the long run. No, I have a Four of Wands, an actual marriage contract coming in with a Two of Cups. So everything's turning around in your favor. There were some two magicians in reverse over here. What's up with that? And a Nine of Cups. All right. It's like you seeing something or not buying into something, or something ended with you had actually was a wish fulfillment for your whole entire family. There was a competition over Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So those would keep people competing over nothing. Oh gosh, I want to say, and could be uninvolving yourself in this, because the Lovers is in reverse. Somebody's really disappointed that you turned them down. Start reclaiming who you truly are with the Lovers in reverse. Three of Swords upright. Very disappointed you chose a solid, stable community support system, because I have support in the fourth house. That's Cancer energy over here, but it's I'm feeling Aries energy over here. So there was a faulty foundation before. So this is rebuilding, no matter how small or how large. It's what it means to you. How you feel, Sagittarius. And there. Now the Seven of Swords is in reverse. Last time we saw it, it was upright. I said somebody thought they were getting away with something. No, they're not. And no, they're not, because this was minor injustices that incurred a major injustice. And it all had to do with these narratives, and these thoughts are what somebody thought they knew about and took something too far. They're running into roadblocks though, and it won't go. It's like going to go back now. Somebody doesn't understand how I'm seeing something go back. These magicians. Yeah, and now you're upright at the very end here, and you're going to be observing, but it's observing from a different position. Something was entitled over here, or felt entitled, or was entitled that is no longer entitled. The Devil. Okay? Yeah, felt that toxicity with the Ten of Swords, felt entitled, but the blindfold is off with the Two of Swords. It's no longer entitled just because you shifted. That King of Pentacles is now in reverse. Okay, so that investment, yeah, now justice is occurring. It's all balancing out behind the scenes. You're going your own way. I've got two people in this card going their own way. A gentle release is taking place. You're gently releasing this energy, not trying to control the outcome. You have harmony's call because the scales of balance are being restored. The scales of balance are on this side. So it's like one side of the coin or another. There's opening doors on each side. Igniting some kind of creation in harmony. Your soul is whispering, look beyond the words. Okay, look beyond the words. Read between the lines. This is about listening. I said gossip and listening. Read between the lines and hear what is really being said here. All right, ignite ambition. Pursue desires with drive and face consequences bravely. Keep an open mind as answers reveal your journey. Well, okay. Seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its voice. There's voice and an ear here. You could be a very good listener. Okay. Sagittarius. Getting better, sorrow heals. You're healing from sorrow and it's getting better. There's been a peak that has been reached. Enjoy the journey. One more. Sagittarius. A recovery and a comeback. A comeback. Just said something about getting better, feeling better, finding quiet moments and quiet times, being mindful of your thoughts, or observing your own thoughts. Whatever this recovery and comeback is, you're reaching new heights with some kind of recovery and comeback. So your comeback is reaching a new level with the dove of peace. You have charge ahead. See what's real. Release burdens. You had real burdens to be released here. And once you saw what they were, it was you educated yourself on how to release it, or you got the knowledge to do so, or the wisdom to do so. Trust your intuition at this time. Practice moderation. There was something about beliefs here. They're unjoyful beliefs. Okay, so harmony's call. 3, 5, and 7 could be significant. Possess self-confidence. This had self-confidence to listen to your soul. So this was a lot of information at once here. The opposite of unhappiness, bliss. You got bliss. Love is your energy. So, know your truth is in reverse. All right, these limits weren't the truth. Whatever limits were imposed wasn't the truth. This was some kind of learn from your mistakes experience. You're no longer attracting this experience if that is your choice. Depends on what you're doing. Be of service in reverse. It depends on what you're doing. I have serving and service in reverse. Faulty service with an injustice, whatever that is to you within the community. You know, when something tries to, it shows the insecurity of the energy that's trying to impose some kind of insecurity. It's like, yeah, be a service. Sagittarius, kindness counts. You release gently with kindness. If somebody mistook your kindness for weakness. There was an expectation attached to this. Give it back to expectations in reverse. All right, and then the self-confidence again. Lead by example in reverse. Love is your energy once again. All right, love wins. Love wins. Don't relinquish your power. Love wins. Who you are. Don't shrink yourself to fit in or dim your light to have others feel comfortable because you were shining too bright or something. Because of these thoughts or beliefs or words that were going around that meant it means nothing in the end here. Doesn't hold much power. Okay, so don't people please this energy with that. You have increased support with love. You have increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to divine solutions and support. It's about the solution, and if there's not a solution, it's like maybe there is, and maybe you're a good listener, but maybe it's time to realize these aren't your issues, something like that. Yeah, socialize and join in. Something like not your issues of unnecessary worries. So knowing what's yours and what's not here, and what other energy believes. Let yourself sparkle and shine is in reverse. So wherever you felt like you had to shrink to fit in is a lesson. And so next time it comes around, possessing self-confidence with passion and purpose, okay? So that switches the energy right up. Enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm and your energy and motivation. Energy, yeah, it is there. Wait a minute. Your enthusiasm gives you the energy and motivation to work on meaningful projects near and dear to your heart. And here I have what makes you feel secure in your home, in your family. So that's what's important to you. Passion and purpose toward that. Could have purified and detoxified your environment. And there are many layers and dimensions to the situation that you are asking about, or person you are asking about, or energy. Let yourself sparkle and shine, coming out sideways, more in reverse. That was the sacrifice, yield energy. So it's about where you're putting your focus. There's control issues about you shining brightly. Progress, not perfection. There's something about overcoming some kind of how the steps, it's like, what is that? No matter how slow the progress or what it looks like, it's still progress. I have love life in reverse. There was some kind of love here that was dimming your light, or these thoughts about the love. New or romantic love is here for you, but it's in reverse. And what's that about? Okay, all these emotions and self-confidence. It was about self-confidence. Okay, so rebuilding your self-confidence, working on things that people can't take away from you. And that means a lot at this time, I guess. Let's see. You have a brilliant idea with this passion and purpose, and you have the answers and the access. There's a spotted reputation. So there was this gossiper energy and these words, whatever it was about affecting one's reputation so they wouldn't shine too bright. Okay, as your dreams take flight. Like new levels, new devils type of energy. This energy, these limits, maybe energy was telling you something felt wrong or it was a bad idea, but it felt right to you. Okay, you found fertile ground, steady ground. It's going swimmingly and in the flow. So somebody wanted something to get caught up here, because that's on the flip side with cracks in the facade. Wait a minute. Sagittarius, feeling out of sync. That could be you, or where you felt out of sync because of these thoughts. I don't know. Because I have the first house here, but these are also the way you project yourself. Resistant to change, accident. There was sorrow. You're overcoming. It's all for a time in the behind. Okay, something's become annoying. What has become annoying? Oh, the heavy energy. Okay, well, the heavy energy has become annoying. maybe it's feeling out of sync and you are probably real, have all the solutions, but they're, not useful because this energy doesn't want to be solved. It's resistant to change. Oh, since love has come out, let your friends help you. Okay, this is going to be a friend group that is part of an old love connection, participating in some kind of blockages or a 3D type of thing here. Heart-to-heart conversations. This manipulated energy has had, and cautions and lessons, has had conversations. Deception is involved, feels wrong, it felt wrong, therefore it was wrong. Finances and career, having to do with finances and career. Let go of control issues, like conversations and control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. It's happening a little at a time. There's an unrequited love here. It's taking more time than expected, probably, to free yourself, or for somebody to realize how free that you really are. One more. Stay optimistic. All right. Positive thinking. Positive thinking. Didn't I say practicing mindfulness, positive thinking, whatever beliefs or patterns? Could be retreating, not reconciling. Let's get a couple of letters from you. And I'll close it out here. Sagittarius. Okay, what do I got here? I got run. A run as a pun. Okay, I have a pun and a run. I have an earn. I have PR. I have as in undo or unlearn. The letters UN, PLR could be significant. There's an LP, like record. A nup as a prenuptial agreement. Okay. All right, I hope that was helpful. Sagittarius, thanks.